you by the right. We're gonna take him out, right?
High-speed pursuits. You've seen them on the news, but in the next 60 minutes, you'll see the most dangerous game, pitting the fastest cops from across the country against the most skilled stunt drivers in the world. This is Getaway. This is Getaway.
A challenge of speed and skill.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ken Rudolph.
And I'm Amy Weber.
Today, these 5 cops will pursue the best drivers in the world in the fastest pursuits ever seen on TV.
There's going to be 3 chases and then a final challenge match.
So let's meet some of these officers and see why they were chosen to compete here today. This is Officer Travis Nelson, the bodybuilder from Oregon.
How you doing?
Travis here was trained in top security terrorist evasion driving. He's the one that drove the generals in Kuwait during Desert Storm.
At bodybuilding, I think it's just the idea of being physically fit and being healthy. I can physically handle people better. Being a bigger police officer tends to intimidate people more. I had a protective service detail where I bodyguard for some NBA players, mainly Scottie Pippen, keep him out of trouble. During Desert Storm, we rolled with the 3rd Armored Division, and the training that I got helped into being a police officer. I've had pursuits where I've called them off right away, just because there's so much danger involved. It's just me against the stunt driver. They've never been out in the street in real life, so I think we have a better advantage. I got the adrenaline flowing already, and I want to go out there and kick some butt. I imagine first place. I think I'm going to take it. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
This is Sergeant Cassandra Britt, a tough street cop from Southern California. Tell us, Cassandra, why are you out here today?
Well, Amy, you know, actually, I just love the chase. And, you know, I've been in hundreds of these pursuits, and I know that I can hang with the best. This is my getaway. I get on my bike, and I feel like I'm just in another zone. I've always been into, you know, action, speed, things of that nature. My mom was really against it. I always told her I wanted to be a police officer. She said, won't you try this? She'd always throw out these different careers. Why do you want to be a police officer? Well, you know what? That's what I want to do, and I just kept on staying focused. It's a part of playing an active role and making it a better place to live and work. I like to bodybuild, and I also like to kickbox. You know, when you have a hard day at work, it helps you really just let off a lot of stress. I will compete at anything. There is no game I will not try. Bring it on.
This is Deputy Mark Bunnell. He is definitely the country boy.
Tell us, Mark, what brings you out here today?
I'm naturally competitive. From the time I was a kid, I wanted to be a cop.
I'm excited. I'm ready to rock. We're going against some excellent drivers. People look, oh, there's that nice young man there. He's going to be easy to work. Underestimated me. A lot of mind games. They're trying to play me for different things. I'm playing them. He may think he's boss, but in reality, no.
I've been hunting since I was a kid. It's the same mindset when you're in a pursuit.
They don't know that basically I'm the lion out there and they're the prey. I'm not here to finish 2nd, 3rd. I'm here to win. The young kid here is going to take them all out.
Well, Mark sounds pretty sure of himself, but we still have 2 more officers to meet.
This is Sergeant Eddie Ingram from the Georgia Highway Drug Interdiction Patrol.
We run drug smugglers almost on a weekly basis who have absolutely nothing to lose and sometimes lose their life. And I don't take it too kindly when a bunch of weekend race jockeys want to come out and challenge the police because we are professionals. I've known since I was 6 that I wanted to be a police officer. I've worked on SWAT. I worked security when President Reagan came to Dothan, Alabama several years ago. Now I'm just here to catch the bad guys and put them in prison. I work drug interdiction in Georgia, catching smugglers from throughout the country, bringing their drugs into Georgia. I've got 2 boys and 2 girls, and my wife's got 3 girls and a boy. I spend all the quality time I can with my children. I've lost 3 partners in 21 years, and I don't plan on being on that list. I'm going home. An honor to even be selected to come out here. If we beat them at their own game, they ought to feel bad. They're not going to beat me at mine. I'm out here to win.
The 5th and final cop is Officer Rick Seaman. We were able to talk to Rick earlier this morning.
As many car chases as I have run, I always wanted to really do one where, you know, all bets were off kind of thing. I've trained cops, I've trained stuntmen, I've trained them all. A great driver is always connected to his car. I'm going to use 35 years of tricks and treachery, and I'm going to show these guys that the old guy can do it. I'm going after these guys. this is going to be bigger than anything I've ever done.
We've blocked off 25 miles of streets and highways with every kind of challenge, from industrial parks to residential streets, rugged terrain, open highways, and narrow country roads. I'll be up in the helicopter. Amy will be on the ground. Each chase will have a different route, a different distance, and a different time to complete the chase.
This clock will give the time remaining. And here you will see the speed and the distance to the finish.
This is the getaway zone. If the runner gets here, they win. The cop's job, stop them any way they can.
The runners win $2,000 anytime they make it to the getaway zone. And a runner who finishes their chase gets to come back for the runoff in chase number 4. Plus, the runners win $1,000 for every police vehicle that is disabled or wrecked during their chase.
So you know these runners will pull every trick they can think of to get these cops to crash.
Obviously, they aren't doing this for the money.
But what is important to these runners is the bragging rights.
To be able to say that they drove these police officers into the ground.
This is a no-holds-barred contest. There is no speed limit.
We filled the roads with every kind of obstacle that a police chase might encounter.
We put semis, trucks, and cars simulating innocent motorists right in the path of the pursuit. Realistic? Yes. Dangerous? You bet. The chase doesn't officially begin until one officer spots a moving violation. Then he calls for backup, the others join in, and the chase is on.
Also, the runner knows where the getaway zone is, and the officers do not. This means the cops have to follow the runner.
So naturally, the runner is trying to lead the cops into situations that will cause them to crash and get them out of the chase. It's last cop standing. The cop that survives and keeps their car running through all 4 chases and catches at least one runner wins the grand prize. A weekend in Las Vegas with the car of his or her choice.
And that means a Porsche, a Ferrari, whatever they pick.
And they have to work together until they catch at least one runner. After that, it's every man or woman for themselves.
So who's challenging these cops? We call them the runners. They've been working out all morning. They keep their actual chase cars a secret so the cops never know what they're going to be running in.
Sometimes they call me the Mad Irishman, but I think there's method in my madness. My first car, I crashed at a high speed. Took a chip out of my ego at the same time, I think. And at that point, I realized that I'd better learn more about the art of driving.
Learn he did, and became a stunt driving instructor that teaches the best to be better.
One of the things I'd like to do the most is to drive a Formula One car around the streets of Monaco.
Monaco may be in the future, but what's in store for tomorrow's event?
My plan is to keep the police behind me in my rearview mirror for the entire day. I think I got much more experience than the police officers. I'm looking to put my skills up against theirs and see who comes out on top.
That's it. You've met the cops, and you've met the runner for the first chase. So start your engines. We are ready to begin chase 1. I am going to be up in the helicopter where I can give you a blow-by-blow.
And I'm going to be covering the action from the ground. You're going to see it all, so fasten your seatbelts.
To start the first chase, we are following Officer Travis Nelliton from Oregon. Let's take a look at that course. 11 miles of winding country roads, and that red dot is runner Rich Burton heading right towards Officer Nelliton. There's the runner, headed for that intersection. Travis doesn't see him yet. The runner decides exactly where and when to start the chase. And there's the moving violation right there. Failure to stop and reckless driving. This chase is on. And the clock is running. The other officers are all within a mile. Rich Burton is moving out very fast.
I need some help out here.
That's the call for backup. The first backup officer is getting close.
Hey, here I come, here I come.
Here comes car number 2. That's Officer Rick Seaman, the old man.
I need some help. We're going eastbound. Number 2, you with me?
Wait, I got you in my sights. I got you in my sights.
Rick is moving in to cut Rich Burton off, and Burton is going off-road. He's heading up that hill. You can see from the map that this is a shortcut to the getaway zone, a very rugged shortcut. Watch it coming up this hill, and the 2 officers are in pursuit. My partner on the ground is Amy Weber. Amy.
Well, you know what, Ken? I can't see anything. I don't know how these cops are keeping their cars on this road.
I see your car is trailing behind.
I'm losing him here. I don't know where he went to. Where'd he go? Rick, you copy?
There he is. Go get him, Travis. Get him, Travis.
And that runner has made that move, and he's got the jump on them again, and he's going to lead them on a punishing ride down the face of that cliff.
This shortcut took almost half a mile off the chase.
And if those cops get down this hill without one of them being destroyed, it's amazing. This was a clever move for Bert. He's trying to get rid of these first two cop cars before the others even show up.
I got it. He's coming back towards Mount Emma.
They're keeping up with him, though. And this runner doesn't seem to care about anything except for getting away. He's going to do anything. He's fighting to regain control of that car. He's sliding all over the road. Incredible driving. Oh, almost hit one of those obstacle cars.
I think automotive zen is when you experience you and the car together as one. It's just an extension of your body and does what you want when you want.
Here comes another officer. Hey, that's the country boy, Deputy Mark Burnell, and he's really coming fast.
Getaway, Mark.
Now my helicopter pilot is trying to get as close to the action as possible. Here's more trouble for Rich Burton. The last two officers are joining the chase right now. They're coming off that side road directly in front of the runner, Rich Burton, in the Monte Carlo. And car number 3 is Sergeant Cassandra Britt. She's a 10-year veteran from Southern California.
You know, the only person I feel is any competition out here is Travis.
And in car number 4, right there, is Sergeant Eddie Ingram. And he's going to get a chance right now to show off some of those high-speed interdiction skills, because he and Cassandra have this runner in what is called a rolling roadblock. 2 in front and 3 behind.
Yeah, we got a rolling roadblock. Let's go, Eddie.
And they are now trying to box in the Monte Carlo. But someone like Rich Burton, that is not so easy. He's going off the road onto the soft shoulder. He's darting back. He's sure not giving up.
Okay, sandwich.
They got him pinned in, and it looks like this first chase may have a quick ending right here. But at Getaway, you never can tell. Hang on, and we'll be right back to finish this exciting chase.
Come on, boy. We're going to take him out, right?
We're back, and we're still in the middle of chase 1. This has been a pretty exciting chase up to now. Rich Burton, the runner in that souped-up Monte Carlo, led the first 2 cops through some very rugged terrain. Of course, he was hoping to lose at least one of those police cars and get the $1,000 bonus. But it didn't work out that way, and now all 5 cops are surrounding Rich with more than 4 miles of this 7-mile chase to go.
Right now, Cassandra Britt, the streetwise sergeant from Southern California, and Eddie Ingram, the Georgia trooper, have Rich pinned between them and the other cops. Meanwhile, the clock is running out.
If they can stop and cuff him, they will have won this first of 3 races today.
Yeah, we got a rolling roadblock. Let's go, Eddie.
Come on, boy. We're going to take him out, right?
But Burton has proven to be very elusive. He's all over that road, on the shoulder, darting back and forth. It's very hard to drive at these speeds and keep your eye on a car behind you. Very difficult.
Close the hole.
There he goes. He's sliding through. And look at that arrogant wave.
Let's go.
Whoa, Rick Seaman is racing past the pack.
Rick Seaman. Ooh, look at him trying to maneuver on the shoulder. He's very aggressive. Rick is moving up. This is getting dangerous now. Rick Seaman, the officer, moves right in the middle between that semi and the runner. He's slamming Rick's car into the side of that semi. Burton has suckered Rick into getting between him and the truck. This is dangerous. Again, this runner is trying every kind of trick to get cop cars out of the chase. That's a good example of why only the most experienced drivers can qualify for this course. There goes Burton, still out in front with 4 miles and just over 3 minutes to go. And the cops just got their first real lesson in how tough these drivers are going to be. Passing that car, they're coming up to a busy intersection. Oh boy, there's a car coming on that road. It sure looks like it's on a collision course. Oh boy, that obstacle car hit Rich Burton and hit him hard.
Oh, he's coming around.
He's fighting for control. These cars are going every which way. He has just done a 180 and spun out and kicking up a cloud of dust, and now those cops can't see where he is. He's trying to do everything he can to throw them off his trail.
Oh my God, that was so close.
Burton is pulling out of the dust. He's back on the highway, and he is moving. Almost 3 miles from the getaway zone. He's got 2 minutes to get there. Coming out of that intersection, we have Cassandra Britt and Eddie Ingram fighting for the lead.
Can't see him. I hope you guys give me a challenge.
For a Girl Scout leader, you're pretty good.
I'm telling you, going there. Oh, man.
A country boy, Deputy Sheriff Mark Bunnell, is coming up very fast.
Let's go, Mark. Come on, man.
Cocky Mark Bunnell, he is trying to take the lead.
All right, we got a row. That must have been a Travis in the road there.
With less than 2 minutes to go in this chase, Mark Bunnell is showing us some of those country road driving skills. Oh boy, that was close. Past the truck on the right, very impressive driving.
Look at Mark. Just hot dogging, just hot dogging.
I may have fewer years on the road, but I'm a lot crazier, and I think that's what it takes.
Deputy Bunnell is in a position to overtake Rich Burton right now, but hold on. What is Burton doing? He's heading straight toward that oncoming car.
Get out of the way!
Mark Bunnell has hit that car. He's lost control. The others are all jammed up. It looks like the Mad Irishman has caused a complete pileup. No, wait. No, Travis Nilliton is not stopping. He's pulling away from the pileup. He's going after the runner.
Come on, let's go.
There is less than half a mile to go.
Come on.
Travis is pushing his car to the limit.
Bye-bye, boys.
The Mad Irishman just keeps on going.
Oh, damn it. You made it.
Monte Carlo has just gotten into the getaway zone. Deputy Mark Bunnell's car is unable to start, so he is now officially out of the race.
The runner wins the first getaway competition. The first chase is now in the books. And boy, there are a lot of angry cops down there right now. There seems to be a little discussion down there about who caused the pileup of the cop cars. It seems that one of our civilian motorists got caught up in the fray and tangled up Officer Mark Bunnell and most of the other officers. Travis was the only one to free himself from the melee, but was unable to stop Burton from pounding into the getaway zone.
Mark, you're not so cocky anymore, are you? What happened back
Cocky? Well, the guy wasn't going to be ramming a pedestrian into me. Let's get down here and get these people caught. I'm telling you right now.
The guy who's out of the race.
Where's she going? Was she got an appointment?
Seems like Cassandra has had enough of this discussion. She is out of here.
You know, we all got the first chase behind us, and personally, I'm ready to kick ass.
So there you have it. Rich Burton victorious in chase 1. He wins the $2,000 for crossing the getaway zone and the $1,000 for getting a police car out of the chase. And now we are headed into chase number 2. The cops still haven't caught a runner, so they will be working together minus one cop with Deputy Bunnell out of the chase.
Sure, I'm mad as hell, but I'm not out of this yet, not by a long shot.
Runner Keith Adams, the kid from New York, is next in line to see how he can fare against the 4 remaining officers.
I'm a better driver than all police officers.
Keith Adams, a qualified stunt driver and car builder, graduate of Syracuse University, sword fight master for the Metropolitan Opera, and still managed to get himself into trouble.
I've been stopped by New York State Department of Transportation, Nassau County cops, Highway Patrol, maybe 11, 12 times. No tickets. I am by far the best driver out there. My father drove cars. There's no place I feel more comfortable than behind the wheel of a car. I'm never scared when I'm driving. Turn, you brake, you jam on the gas. I'm not worried about any of the cops. I'm not worried about anybody catching me. There's no possibility that any of these cops are going to catch me. I just have a stronger will. I'm going to win, and they don't want to catch me bad enough.
Here we are at the beginning of chase 2. Our last chase was on mountain roads. This will be 6 miles of industrial streets, asphalt, concrete, and dead ends.
The time and distance on this chase is 6 miles to be run in 6 minutes.
Again, the cops have to stop the runner before he gets to the getaway zone. We are now overhead of Sergeant Cassandra Britt's police cruiser. Now, as you remember, the runner gets to pick where and when the chase will begin.
Hey, you guys, I stopped the car over here. A white male. He spotted me, though, and then he sped up and he pulled over here. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get a violation.
Cassandra is waiting for her backup.
You know, it's always somebody. I'm going to get out here and have to deal with this guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Did I do that?
That's a moving violation.
Oh, I got a runner. I got a runner.
And here come the other cops. They're right behind him. Keith now has 6 minutes to escape to the getaway zone.
Let's go, Rick. Let's go.
Keith Adams, the kid from New York, is racing through these residential streets.
Whoa, Whoa, and he is not staying on these streets either.
Excuse me.
He's just going postal on some mailboxes. Innocent motorist there on the right.
Catch him up. Get him up there.
Keith is trying anything he can. Here comes another oncoming car. Barely another near miss there. This runner is out of control. He's making his way through right now. We're following him on the side. He's just doing whatever he can to get away from these cops.
I got you, little bastard. Let's go this way. Right now, let's go this way.
Yes, I got him.
Got him covered. He's screwed.
He's taking them to a dead-end cul-de-sac.
Okay, we got him.
They have him pinned in, but this seems to be too easy.
Woo! Look at him.
He's backing up.
Oh, we got him. We're all on him. We are all on him.
This is world-class driving, folks. Most people can't drive that well going forward.
Oh, yeah. Come on, I got you. Ride him, Cassandra, ride him.
Of course, with Keith, the purpose of the game is to get the cops rattled. He wants that $1,000 for every cop car that crashes and can't continue.
Stay on, Cassandra.
Oh, no.
Get on left.
Walk him up.
A perfect J-turn there, and now he's got that powerful BMW pointed in the right direction.
Anytime something gets tense, you have to drive with 5 eyes, because you use them too to know where you're going. And the ones that are in the back of your head, you know where every other car is, every other pedestrian, every fire hydrant, every light pole. You know where everything is.
This guy thinks he's gonna get away. There is no way.
Rick Seaman, the old man, is right behind, but that BMW is pulling away.
Man, Cassandra is flying around these corners.
Let's go. Come on, Rick. Take it out there.
Keep it going.
The other officers seem to be working as a team, but it looks like Cassandra has turned this into a grudge match. Just barely missed, barely escaped some serious injuries.
The car is just an extension of the uniform and the badge. You mess with my car, we're going to war.
I see him coming into the cul-de-sac. But time is running out for Keith, and he's still playing games with these cops.
Oh, a collision.
The cops are starting to smash into one another. Rick Seaman, the old man, is right on it. Looks like he's in position to crowd him over.
What do you got? Come on, man. What do you got?
And another oncoming car. Ooh, that was close.
Now he's heading into another open field.
Travis is on him. Help me!
Oh, another fender bender there. This crazy course is starting to take its toll on the cops.
Come on, get me, come on!
There seems to be a paint truck parked there. There is so much dust down there that the runner is the only one who can see.
I can't.
Oh, she just slammed into that truck.
Cassandra may be out of the chase.
She hit that truck going, what, 40, 50 miles an hour? Knocked it right out of her way. I don't know how she can possibly keep that police car going.
She's back in the race.
We're back on again.
Keith thought he had his first $1,000 bonus, but she is still in there. With Cassandra coming up last, Travis now moving into the lead. These officers are not allowing runner Keith Adams to make any progress approaching the getaway zone. Oh, Travis just hit a ditch there, and it looks like he's out of the chase, at least for the moment.
Hey, Travis is out. I'm going to take it.
Now, Rick Seaman, the old man of the group, and Eddie Ingram, the Georgia trooper, are in the lead.
We'll work as a team till we bag the first one, but after that, we're going to be on our own.
Now, these two officers have kept a pretty low profile so far, but I think we're about to see some age and experience come into play. They've got Keith Adams pinned in.
And Cassandra is coming up fast.
Where do you go? Where's the runner? Oh my God, here he is. You're not getting out of here. Oh, no.
Cassandra is letting him have it. Keith is out and running. It looks like he's going to make a try for that white truck. The rules allow a runner to commandeer any vehicle he can get away with. It doesn't look like he's getting away at all, Amy. Cassandra and Eddie are getting him cuffed. Here comes Travis and Rick.
This is it. They have Keith Adams on the ground. Cassandra and Eddie Ingram have him cuffed.
He was so busy showing off his skills and trying to make the officers crash that in the end, he ended up outsmarting only himself. Keith never even came close to the getaway zone.
That is it, folks. You know what? This chase is over. It was so exciting. And you know what did it? Teamwork.
Cassandra getting plenty of love and high fives all around and daps for everybody. There you have it for Chase 2. We are now 1-1, with the runner triumphant in the first chase and the cops winning in Chase 2.
This isn't fair. I'm getting back in the chase.
We'll be right back with Chase 3, where the runner will be ace stunt driver Pee-wee Piemonte.
You're coming up here next. How do you feel about this whole chase? What do you plan to do to win this whole thing? You gotta win it. It's yours to take now.
It's not a competition. And I don't take it too kindly when a bunch of weekend race jockeys want to challenge the police. So we're just gonna take them out.
We're back, and moments away from lighting the fuse to chase number 3 of Getaway. Here's where things stand in the desert. The runner will try to get to this getaway zone. The course is 7 miles, and he has 7 minutes to finish. If he finishes, the runner gets $2,000 plus an additional $1,000 for any cop car that crashes or is disabled during the chase. Now, there are only 4 officers remaining. Deputy Mark Bunnell crashed in chase number 1, remember? The officers will be trying to stop the runner, and at the same time, they will be competing with each other for the grand prize, a trip to Las Vegas for 2 with any car of their choice. This prize goes to the last man standing. That cop or cops still have a car running at the end of chase number 4. Chase 1 had runner Rich Burton deal the officers a defeat. This earned him the right to return in chase number 4, the final showdown. Too wild for his own good, Keith Adams was captured in a valiant team effort in chase number 2. Now, since they have caught at least 1 runner, 4 remaining officers compete to be last man standing.
We're getting ready to get into this thing, and it's going to get a little bit different because you guys worked as a team. It worked out really well for you guys, but now you may have to go after each other. How do you feel about this?
I think it's time for the cheerleaders to sit down.
Well, you know what? I think it's time for Grandpa right here to go get his rocking chair.
Well, I think Rick and I are trying to do some more technique and trying to block people in, doing more police type stuff.
We got 2 more to go. And as far as I'm concerned, all bets are off.
You got one coming up. There's another runner out there who's just itching to get at you guys. His name is Pee-wee. Pee-wee Piemonte is a master stunt driver. His film credits are quite impressive. Heat, Eraser, The Rock, and Out of Sight. I interviewed him, well, I tried to. Talk to me a little bit about your game. What's your approach to hold this whole thing in?
I don't do interviews. Not a competition.
You're killing me, brother. Any weaknesses that you think that they may be able to crack?
None.
I'm trying to give the people some insight. There's nothing back there? Nothing behind those sunglasses? The man is a stone. He wouldn't give me an interview, but he was quick to bust in on my interview with Travis.
Very funny. What's up, man? You get lost. We're in the middle of a little interview right now, okay?
Yeah, why don't you lose that badge and the gun?
Okay, we'll check out your puffy jacket to see how big you really are.
Let's do it right now.
All right, man.
Go for it.
That boy's got a mean streak.
You want me to stick this?
Quite a character. You're going to be a pleasure to watch.
Looking forward to it.
I am Ken Rudolph, up here in the helicopter covering the action from the air.
And I'm Amy Weber, and I'll be covering all the action from the ground.
The officers are waiting right here. They know the chase will begin within a mile of this spot. The runner always picks the exact time and place to begin. It isn't until an officer has seen a moving violation that the chase officially begins.
Your car really got banged up. I don't know how this thing is still running. Is it running okay for you?
Yeah, you know what? This is my little baby right here. I think she's gonna make it through the day. Yeah.
Amy, I don't know if you can see it from where you are. There's a tow truck just shooting down this road. There's an intersection coming up.
Oh, I gotta go. We got a runner.
We've got a runner and a violation right there. Failure to stop and reckless driving.
Come on.
Pee-wee has just started the clock for the 3rd chase, and the vehicle is, of all things, a tow truck.
The time and distance in this chase is 7 miles to be run in 7 minutes.
That's right, Amy, and the stakes are higher since the officers have captured a runner. They are now free to disable their teammates any way they can.
Why would Pee-wee pick a tow truck?
Yeah, Yeah, it sounds pretty crazy, Amy, but it's a pretty slick move. You see, they weigh more than 5 tons, and believe it or not, they can go almost 100 miles an hour.
I call it, Travis. Go ahead.
Rick Seaman, there, the old timer, coming up fast, and that tow truck is going almost 90 now.
We got 2 units coming in behind us.
Look at Cassandra's car. That car is all beat up, tore up from the front to the back.
Come on, baby, don't die on me now.
Rick's trying to get up there.
Go ahead and take it, Rick. Go ahead and take it.
Now, if he can clip that car that's being towed, it's possible he can spin the whole thing around. Oh, what? Oh, Pee-wee is swinging that car around like a mace.
Oh, my God.
Trying to get by on the right.
Close in on it, Travis. Go ahead.
Now, Travis is on the shoulder.
Good job. Good job. Stay with him, Rick.
Wait a second. It looks like that blue car is slipping off the hitch. Oh, this could be a big problem. Near miss there for Rick. The car is rolling. Officers are scrambling. It's a freak show out there.
What's going on here?
Wait, the tow truck is stopping. He's getting out. Something must be wrong. This isn't like Pee-wee to be giving up. Wait a second. What is going on down there? That's not Pee-wee Piemonte.
Pee-wee's a woman?
What? This is another Pee-wee trick. What the?
Pee-wee is in the Nova!
Look at Pee-wee! Hold on, everyone. This chase is still very much on. Again, another move to keep the cops off balance. Of course, it is legal for a runner to use more than one vehicle.
Let's go, you guys. Come on. Come on.
Pee-wee's got a fast car and a head start. Look, I'm no mechanic, but the scoop on the hood of that car tells me he's got something other than the stock Nova engine going on there.
Now where's he going?
What a move! He is a driving machine. Is he going into that feed lot down there? Not a lot of places to go down there, Amy. Y'all better be careful.
Oh man, he's kicking up some dust.
Yeah, this isn't even the way to get to the getaway zone, Amy. He brought them down here deliberately. It looks like the perfect place to try and get the cops to make the kind of mistakes that cause collisions. Oh, there goes one now. Eddie just slammed into Cassandra.
It's grabbing me everywhere.
As soon as the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to rattle a cage and make them mess up.
Now he's taking them into those crane elevators. That's gonna be a tight fit right there. It's amazing we haven't had more accidents.
Go, Rick.
Rick and Travis are right on him.
What is going on here?
Oh, looks like he's taking them off-road into that open field. This is punishing terrain.
Guns back.
Now he's leading them back towards the street.
Block the drive.
Travis just knocked up some blood in my face.
No, man.
Pee-wee with a nice move back on the surface streets.
We're going right on the street.
Oh my God, I just lost my right foot.
Pee-wee has done some damage, but still, no cop cars out of this chase.
What you said or says, get up here and give me some help, guys. Come on.
Get him, Eddie. Don't screw this up.
Oh, man, he's going to blow this intersection.
Son of a...
Nice move, but Pee-wee's not going to give them any room to make any maneuvers whatsoever. Here's some interesting news. The ground crew has just told me that Deputy Mark Pinnell is setting up a roadblock about a mile away.
Is that even legal, Ken?
The rules say that a disqualified officer can't get back in the chase, but they don't say that he can't help his fellow officers.
Come on. Sandwich him in, Eddie. Let's go.
We're going to take him out right here.
Let's go. Get up there. Let's go.
There's less than 2 minutes to go in this chase.
Come on. Let's go.
These guys may be in competition, but they are still working together as a team. Eddie's still trying to pull up in front of Pee-wee and cut him off.
I'll take right, Eddie.
There's the getaway zone, and Deputy Mark Burnell has set up a roadblock so that Pee-wee can't reach the finish line.
Eddie, stay with him. We got him. We got him.
I'm not so sure Pee-wee is even going to stop, Ken.
Well, he'd better think again, because those are real cars, and they are a lot heavier than that Nova. Here's the situation. Mark Burnell has a 3 police car barricade stretched all the way across the highway. Pee-wee Piemonte is showing no signs of slowing down for it. And our officers, they're still contemplating how to get their hands on that trip to Las Vegas. When we come back, find out if our runner will escape to the getaway zone.
There's a roadblock coming up ahead. Watch him, guys. Watch him, guys.
It's the third chase of the day at Getaway, where the best drivers in the world challenge the cops in no-holds-barred pursuits. In Chase 1, runner Rich Burton beat the cops to the getaway zone and took $2,000 for crossing the finish line and $1,000 for getting one cop car out of the chase. Officers evened out the score by capturing Keith Adams in Chase 2. Now, to make things really interesting, in addition to trying to catch the runner, the officers are also competing with each other for the grand prize weekend in Las Vegas with the car of their choice. This prize goes to last cop standing. Anyone who still has a car that operates at the end of the 4th chase, the final showdown. Now, as we return, runner Pee-wee Piemonte is within a half-mile of the getaway zone. That's the good news. Bad news is he's racing full throttle towards a barricade set by Deputy Mark Burnell. So strap in for more speed and surprises and learn the exciting outcome of Getaway.
There's a roadblock coming up ahead. Watch him, guys. Watch him, guys.
Roadblock ahead.
My God, Amy, Pee-wee is speeding up. He just broke 80.
He's gonna crash you guys. Watch out. Watch out.
Oh, unbelievable. He was less than 100 yards from the getaway zone. He didn't slow down. He just went on a straight line. Didn't even try to avoid those cars. Oh, this man is fearless. Absolute chaos down there on the ground. Amy, can you see what's happening? You're right there in the thick of it.
They are trying to get him out of the car, and he cannot be happy with them. He doesn't want anything to do with these officers right now. He is putting up such a fight. These officers, they are taking him down.
Amy, get out of the road. There's a car coming straight towards you.
What is going on? There is some sort of...
Amy, I know that car. It's Rich Burton, and he's come back with a vengeance just to disrupt the arrest of Pee-wee. Rich is back in these officers' faces. There is utter chaos down there. People are scattering in every direction. Amy, can you see what's going on?
Ken, you aren't going to believe this. Rich Burton has everybody running. In the midst of the confusion, Pee-wee got into Cassandra's car and took off. He has just gone through the getaway zone, so Pee-wee is officially the winner of Chase 3.
Stolen police car, that's legal. The runner can do that. Any vehicle he can find. And you know what, Amy? This is actually the beginning of Chase 4. Remember, the runners get to pick when and where the chase begins.
Show these boys how to do it.
And this is certainly a moving violation. These stunned officers are scrambling to their cars. Wait, hold on. Amy, Sergeant Cassandra Britt has just taken Eddie Ingram's car.
I'm sorry, Eddie. You gotta take your car. What happens? You shouldn't have left it unattended.
She's leaving him, stranded in a cloud of dust. She's getting back at him for all those times he rammed her. It looks like Eddie's getting into Amy's car. This chase is 7 miles to be run in 5 minutes, very fast. And there are only 3 police cars because you remember, Pee-wee is now in Cassandra's car. Keep up, people. And Cassandra just took Eddie's car. Woo! What a chase.
Eddie, you let a woman take your car from out from underneath you. How do you...
I'm trying to keep her getting ran over. She ain't supposed to do. She ought to be disqualified.
But there isn't anything in the rules about the cops having to stay in the same cop car. Just to bring everybody up to date, Rich Burton had the right to enter Chase 4 because he won the first chase.
So we got one of your cars.
Since Pee-wee went through the finish line for Chase 3, he qualifies to run in Chase 4. Rich Burton is leading him onto this dirt road. Again, the Mad Irishman is trying to get the cops to wreck to get that $1,000 for every cop car that cannot continue.
Go, go!
Oh, that's Travis. Just driving like an idiot. I can't believe him. Always trying to be in the lead. Always trying to be the hot dog.
Burton throwing up plenty of dust, keeping the cops off guard. Pee-wee right next to him there in Cassandra's car, and that's the car without the light bar on top. Whoa! The Mad Irishman is flying into that corner. The cop's skidding right behind him. What I want to see now is how the cops are going to try to stop two cars at the same time. There are only a few miles left in this chase, and so far the runners have outrun and outclassed the cops at every turn. It looks like the cops have to find some way to separate these cars so they can stop them one at a time. There you have the two runners. On the left side is Pee-wee, and the right is Rich Burton. The cops are trying to separate them. They are moving up.
Okay, sandwich.
Look at them, trying to pin him in. Cassandra and Travis. Those two have a cop car sandwich working there, and they pin Pee-wee in there between them.
They're just bumping everybody.
But Pee-wee is banging and slamming and trying to get away here. This is not going to be easy.
Wait, it looks like a gray car has gotten in the way. They are not slowing down for that car. Not slowing down at all.
Whoa, they just bullied that gray car out of the way. Now they have Pee-wee surrounded. They've slowed Pee-wee down, they've separated him from Rich Burton, and now there goes Rick Seaman. It looks like he's going to go after Rich Burton alone. I think this is what Rick Seaman has been waiting for all day. A chance to go one-on-one with the runner. The Mad Irishman is certainly doing everything he can to stay away from Rick. Behind them, Travis and Cassandra still have Pee-wee pinned in.
Keep him here, Cassandra.
It looks like Rick is ready to make his move. He's moving into position. It looks like Officer Seaman is going to try ramming the back corner of the car. This is the old-fashioned way to do it, but it works. You see here that it works very well. He has done it. The old-school player spun him, but wait. Officer Seaman has lost control, and he's off the road into that soft sand. He is out. And Rich Burton is stalled in the middle of the road. It looks like that car won't start.
Travis and Cassandra, still working as a team, have Pee-wee pinned. And from back here, it looks like they are going to force him to pull over. Whoa! Travis is out. He is in the dirt.
What a great way to get rid of the competition.
And up ahead, Burton is stalled right in the middle of the road.
He'd better get out of there.
Cassandra and Pee-wee are both headed right toward that Monte Carlo.
Neither one is giving in. It looks like they're more concerned with competing with one another than they are with the car in the middle of the road. Cassandra is forcing Pee-wee over. Oh, boy! It's over! He couldn't steer out of the way. Pee-wee could not steer out of the way of that Monte Carlo. It's over! And they were less than 200 yards from the getaway zone.
What do you have to say to us? He has nothing to say to us. That's it. That's over. That's over. Cassandra, congratulations. Such a good job. I tell you what, you did everything you could to stay in that race. That was incredible.
Right. You know what? It was a really strong race. It, had a lot of competition out there.
You guys are dirty rotten cheese, man. Look at my car.
I didn't do that to your car.
We thought, of course, all this beauty, strength, and brain, they were going to beat. No way. There's no way they were going to beat me, and I knew that I was going to win this race.
You really pulled this one off.
What's that all about?
Well, you know what? If you want to see some good driving, I'll meet you back out here. I'll show you.
I want to do it again. I want you. I want you.
There you have it, an invitation to return. This has been Getaway, where the best drivers in the world have challenged America's finest at what they do best: high-speed pursuits.